Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the wall, right? So how do we create the openings within the wall, and how do we create the curve shape of the wall? Exclusive to open to create new. I'm gonna go with creating new Revit project. So let's double click on the Revit icon. It brings you to this page here. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna click the new and go to the architecture template, click OK. It brings us here. So we have the project browser and the properties palette. Okay, so what are we gonna do is I'm gonna have to start creating the wall. So under the architecture tab, and there's a wall, right? Let's start with the wall architecture. It should be height, the option bar, you have to check that that has to be always the height if you're not drawing the hang wall or things like that, right? Okay, so it's the height, and I can add it 8,000. Okay, this is okay. Wall center line, doesn't matter right now. Chain. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with the line, right? So the wall type is basis wall general 200 milli. I'm gonna do nothing about the wall type because at first I'm gonna edit in the wall. I'm gonna be editing and create opening, things like that. So I'm just gonna draw a line. So this is the wall line. Okay. So sorry to I'm gonna go to the 3D view, and I'm gonna go with shaded. It gets me here, but this level lines is, I can't stand that, so I'm gonna have to right click and then hide view, hide category. Okay, so this wall, if we want to edit the wall, what we can do is we can just select the wall that we want to edit and edit profile, right? So we're gonna edit the profile, and if we want to just let's say it, go with the start to end radius. So the start will be the end, and radius is gonna be like that. Okay, so it has to be the closed loop when you're drawing the wall. It has to be the closed loop when you're editing. All the lines, it has to be connected. Just create a one object. So now you can just create the wall just like that. It's pretty easy, right? If you don't want that, you can just click on the reset profile, and it brings you the original view. But I want that, so I'm gonna have to undo it, and then it's here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna also edit profile, and now I'm gonna create a rectangle within the wall. So if we create a rectangle within the wall and click OK, it creates an opening within the wall, right? So if you want to create opening just like that, all you have to do is go to edit profile and then draw an opening, whether you like a circle or rectangular, it doesn't matter. There are the arrows. So having arrow means that you can just push and pull, draw, just like that. But if you want to be more specific, go to the edit profile, select the line that you want to do some adjustment. I want that to be 3,000 above the floor level, let's say, and 4,000 is a bit much, so I'm gonna have to, sorry, if I want to move the upper line, I have to click on the upper line, and then I can move it 3,000. Okay, so click OK, and here it is. Pretty easy, right? That's how you create the wall, the editing and things like that. I don't want that. Let's reset profile, and you know what, just gonna leave it right here. At level 1, I'm gonna create another wall line, you can just create another wall line by shortcut key is type in the CS on the keyboard, go with another line just like that. There's a 3D, this is another line. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the usage of the wall opening, right? So there's a wall opening. Okay, so click on that wall opening, and then it doesn't bring me to some option and contextual depth or things like that, just this here. Okay, so if I move the my mouse to this wall that I want to modify, it creates the plus sign. So I can just left click and any shape that I want. It has to be the rectangular. I'll leave that. Now brings you here. So I'm gonna click the escape key and it's gone. So the thing about wall opening is this wall opening and this wall opening is not the same, right? Because this is like within the wall, you can just select the opening because it the opening is created within the wall, so it is like attached with the wall. But this here, you can click either the opening, just the opening, or just this wall, right? So if you click just the opening, play with your mouse, and while the blue line shows only the borders of the opening, just click on that. You can make the adjustment just like that. Pretty simple, right? So this is how you create the openings. But this is just the normal rectangular walls. What if I want to create a little bit sophisticated wall, like a curved wall or things like that? So I'm gonna have to do with select and CS shortcut key, and then I'm gonna go with the ellipse just like that. I will draw that, go to the radius. Okay, it's fine. I don't want all that to be ellipse, so I'll just delete that and go to 3D. A bit messing with the things that I've drew before, so yeah, let's bring it back. Okay, now here it is, right? How do we create the opening? So we can edit the profile, which is curved. We can edit the wall if it's curved, but we can do a wall opening just like that. We can create so only the wall opening works on the curved wall. You have to keep that in your mind. So like if you want to edit, you can do that. It's pretty easy, just like that I've shown you before. But what you have to keep in mind is you can only create openings using the wall opening when you want to create sorry, what did I do? When you want to create the opening within the curved wall. So just wall opening and go to there, create an opening, boom. Okay, so this is pretty much how you create the wall opening and editing the words and things like that. Alright, so I'll see you on another episode. I believe this video helps you about the tools that you should know when it comes to creating words and editing the words and things like that. So I think this video helps you with what you want to know. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you. See you on another episode.